Good evening, Mr. Corboy, teachers, members of the School Advisory Committee, Clontarf partners, special guests, parents, and fellow students. Thank you for coming to the 2023 Clontarf Presentation Night. My name is Cody Killey, and I will be hosting this evening's event. Today we will recap the Clontarf events of 2023 and celebrate the outstanding achievements of the Clontarf students at St Brendan's Clontarf Academy. Can I start by calling on Max Bowman-Conlon to present the Welcome to Country.
Good morning, my name is Max Bowman, and I'm a Durambo descendant with connections to 4 other clans. My lineage stems from my great-grandfather, Harry Bowman. And now first, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land which we are gathered on tonight, the Durambo people. I would also like to pay my respect to elders, past, present, and emerging. I would also like to welcome First Nation Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders and extend that welcome to others. Durambo country. Durambo country covers a vast area as far north to the Styx River, Marlborough, and to the south as far as Raglan. West to the bottom of the Mount Morgan Range and as far as Gogango, and east to the coast. My totem is the green tree frog. He brings us rain and water. I also have the water lily. The water lily has 4 pads, representing the 4 main tribes of the Durambo Nation, Durambo and BBKY, Barada, Bana, Kopulbara, and Yarimala. Outside of those 4 main tribes, extend another 20 clans which are spread throughout the Durambo country. We ask that while on Durambo country, that you respect the country. Look after country, and country will look after you. For the people who have travelled to be here tonight, we wish you a safe journey back to your home, wherever you may come from. So once again, I welcome you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Durambo.
Thanks, Max. Now I'd like to begin the evening with a short video from the Clontarf CEO, Mr. Gerard Neesham.
G'day everyone, it's Gerard Neesham. I'm the CEO and the founder of the Clontarf Foundation. First of all, to the families and the parents in the room, congratulations on your young men making Year 12. To the partners and to the teachers and the education staff, thank you for being there to support these young men. Really, their journey is about to begin. To the young boys, men now, you're in Year 12. We have 900 or over 900 boys in Year 12 right across Australia in different schools. This is really the exciting part of the journey. You're about to finish up your 12 years of schooling. You'll be getting a licence somewhere in the next 12 months if you haven't already got it, and you'll be starting to look for work. To the boys in our program who are going into this next stage, can I suggest or try and convince you of a few things. One is that to finish school, you've got a lot of friends around you, mainly the teachers who will try and help you get through what you're doing. When you get to the end of the year and put everything you can to make sure you get there, you'll have all the Clontarf staff around you to help you get into a job. And there's many partners of ours who are right across Australia who are there to assist you when you get into that job. And so you're not going to be without friends in the next part of your journey. And that's really important to remember that. And young men, it's really important that you use those friends, that you tell them if you're having a problem or a bit of strife somewhere, or if you need a lift, or if you haven't got a license yet and you haven't got enough hours. They're there to help you navigate this next part of your life. And having said that, all the best and good luck for the future. I wish I could be there, but I can't be there at all. We've got over 150 academies across Australia, so sadly I can't make up all the awards nights and etc. Thank you.
Could I now ask the St Brendan's Clontarf Director, Mr Hamish Simpson, to the stage to begin this evening's formalities for the year in review and a description of the wards this afternoon.
Thanks, Gilla. Mr Corboy, members of the School Advisory Committee, teachers, parents, families and students, welcome to the 2023 Clontarf Presentation Night. Before I begin the presentation, I'd just love to thank everyone for coming. There is a small announcement that our live stream unfortunately won't be available tonight, so if you've got family that are hanging on that one, we're going to record it and it'll be available as a replay at a later stage. So Clontarf is a relationship-based program, and I'm so proud to say that our relationship with our primary partner, the college, is going from strength to strength year upon year. I'd like to extend my thanks to everyone here, the school executive, the teachers, the classroom support staff, the boarding staff, and all the other school staff that make this place tick, whether it's the lovely ladies in the laundry, the ladies in the canteen, or the ground staff. It really does take a village to raise these fine young men. I'd also like to acknowledge the representatives from Clontarf's corporate partners that are here tonight. We've got a lot of partners here and they're an absolutely integral part of the Clontarf machine. Tonight we have representatives from BHP, Blackwoods, Horizon, Woolworths, Coates Hire, Followmont Transport, BMD, McConnell Dow and TES and IYMP, who are all giving up their valuable time to celebrate your success with us. Now, as Cody has indicated, tonight will be an overview of the year's events and a celebration of our Academy members' achievements. The slide behind me outlines the pillars of the Clontarf Foundation: education, sport, leadership, well-being, employment and partners. And these pillars are incorporated into all of our activities, and by implementing a holistic approach, we are confident that by the time these young men leave St Brendan's College, they leave as well-rounded, confident young men. So, the year in review. Okay, this year, it was a busy one. We conducted 10 camps, notably to Sydney and Wollongong, Brisbane, Weipa, Mackay, Agnes Waters, to Five Rocks and to Stony Creek. We had 12 excursions. We held 63 early morning training sessions. 6:30 in the morning these sessions started, 2 times a week, with an average of 41 participants there every morning. We conducted 7 worksite visits. We conducted 26 mock job interviews. We held 33 evening study sessions of a Tuesday evening. There were 77 afternoons when we conducted after-school activities. The Clontarf Room hosted 13 guest speakers. We obtained 19 learners permits. We completed 42 driving lessons. And we produced a work-ready document portfolio for all 20 of our Year 12 leaving students. And next week, with the help of a fleet of medicos, we'll be conducting 141 comprehensive Indigenous health checks. Clontarf use these events to challenge our Academy members in as many ways as we possibly can. And why do we do this? Well, it's quite simple. We do it to constantly create conditions that push the boys outside their comfort zones. When they rise to the occasion, they grow. When they attempt and fail, but are willing to get up and have another crack, again they grow. With this confidence comes growth, and with further growth comes real confidence. And I believe confidence is king. When our young men understand their capabilities, or they find themselves in a situation that they have been in before, and they know they have the tools to handle it, it becomes a positive feedback loop. They become more and more willing to keep challenging themselves. And that's what life's all about. Being confident enough to face your challenges face on and have a fair income crack. Now, whether it's simply the confidence to walk into a room full of strangers, offer a hand, look everybody in the eye, shake their hand and introduce yourself, or like I saw our senior boys do when we went to Sydney recently, where we had a worksite visit to Google's head office. We walked into their boardroom, we did a 10-minute presentation to a number of Google executives about the college, about Yeppoon and about Clontarf. That's the confidence that makes me super proud and makes the rest of my staff proud. Now, the enduring challenge for us as Clontarf staff is to keep providing these platforms that challenge our Academy members. If we do things right, as our mission statement says, we will equip these men to participate meaningfully in society. My other highlight outside of our Google visit was this that's on the slideshow now. This is our Q Cup. And this was a carnival that we hosted here at St Brendan's. There was 450 participants, 450 Year 9 and Year 10 boys from all around Queensland who descended on the college from as far north as Weipa and all the way down to the border, Stanthorpe and Toowoomba. And for me, it was an awesome carnival. There were 48 games of footy that we played here at Brendan's, and out of all those games, there wasn't even a hint of animosity amongst the boys. Every game was played with vigour, but it was played with the right attitude. For me, when I see these Clontarf carnivals, and I've been watching Clontarf for 15 years, I love watching spectators when they come and see their first Clontarf carnival because they're amazed by it. Because normally you don't see a bunch of fellas playing footy and in the middle of a footy game both teams will drop and give 10 push-ups, but that's what happens in a Clontarf carnival. We've got 2 referees. We have one referee blowing the rules and the other referee is our culture referee. He's looking for indiscretions in terms of bad language or any slight disrespect to a referee. He blows his whistle and everyone goes down for 10. And then they're back up and game's on. It was a great carnival. Now tonight, we'll be recognising the outstanding Academy members in the following categories. We'll have Junior and Senior Academic Awards. We'll have Junior and Senior Leadership Awards. We'll have a Sportsman of the Year, a Top Bloke Award, and multiple Clontarf Spirit Awards. So in terms of Clontarf Spirit, there'll be one boy in each year level that is recognised as an award winner, but there will also be a singular overall Clontarf Spirit winner. Now, just to clarify, what is this Clontarf Spirit we talk about? Well, it's the element in these blokes that sets the culture of the Academy. Clontarf Spirit, excuse me, is obvious in the bloke who is aware of his mates and how they're travelling. It's the bloke who volunteers to fill the water bottles without being prompted, the bloke who does the dirty dishes in the Clontarf kitchen. Clontarf Spirit is seen in the blokes who display impeccable sportsmanship, the bloke who is humble in victory and valiant and respectful in defeat. This spirit is seen in the bloke who is concerned for his mates, he's respectful to his parents and teachers, and he's willing to stand up for what he thinks is right. Now, we're about to announce our first lot of awards, but before I do, can I please call Mr. Tyson Sheedy to the stage. Tyson is a representative of Fulton Hogan. Tyson has come and presented to the Academy Room a number of occasions this year, and he will be presenting our Clontarf Spirit Award winners. Right, I'll get all these boys to come up, receive their Intersport vouchers, our awards this year, and then stay on stage for a photo. So our award winners are, in Year 7, Clint Kabai. Year 8, Gutsi Rin. Year 9, Jashar Kelly. Year 10, Evander Gee. Year 11, Terrell Kenzig. And in Year 12, Lockie Parsons. Well done, fellas. Who? Who? Thanks.
Can I now please ask Mr. Corboy to the stage, the St Brendan's Principal, to say a few words and present the Clontarf Principals Award.
Thanks very much. Look, I just had a board meeting, so apologies that I couldn't be there for the tucker outside. But I just came in with Kim, who's the chair of the council. And look, I'm just saying it for what it is. I came in and I was really touched listening to Hamish and what was being said. I'm not sure if people sitting there listening that, just looking at those photos and that slide and also hearing his words, it just really resonated, but really felt something that, and I think it's pride, you know, to hear what you were saying, to hear the extraordinary amount of hours that you do as a group to support these boys is nothing short of extraordinary. And I'm sitting there going, as a principal, I've been doing this game in teaching for over 30-something years, where I've been working with Indigenous students in different organisations, but Clontarf by far is the organisation that is so far beyond anything I've experienced before. So Clontarf is not going anywhere as far as I'm concerned for many years. And I was sitting there thinking about how do I capture that and what I was feeling there watching that slide presentation. And we're really blessed as a school to have a boarding school. You know, when we're talking about schools, and you know, there's hundreds of thousands of schools all over the country and beyond across this world, boarding brings something special because you've got a third of your school actually living here, where they call it their home away from home. And Clontarf is the same. It gives us something that is really special and a spirit to this school. And I liken the Clontarf program to us as a boarding community and how we are enriched by that experience and by their involvement. So a huge thank you to Hamish, the team, and to you boys. And look, I'm sure there's going to be a time to acknowledge all that throughout the evening, but I'm the principal, so I can make up what I like. So what I'm going to do is two things. First of all, boys, I want you to stand up and I want you to give thanks to the staff for what they've done. So could you just stand up and put your hands together for these guys? Secondly, I'm going to ask you to remain standing, and I want you to face the audience, because as a community, we are super proud. All this exists because of you. And to see you grow, I was just talking to Kim just then, he's saying, looking at all the boys from the different ages, from year 7 all the way to year 12, receiving those awards just then. We're super proud of you. We can't thank you for what you do. You're the ones getting up at 6:30 to be there as well. And your future is bright. We are super excited for what you bring to this college and what the world will hold for you moving beyond our gates. So could I have the audience please put your hands together for these boys? Take a seat, fellas. Thank you. And look, my role is to do the Principal Award to one individual. And this particular person is extraordinary. Again, that word comes to mind. Can I ask Tommy Green to come forward, please? Look, my experience with Tommy and seeing him grow, stand here, Tommy. I'll give you a couple of examples. I was down at Confraternity, and I've said this in different audiences. Down at Confraternity, and I was asking Mr. Kaplik how was it going. And he said, Tommy, as a captain, is calling all these out-of-session meetings. I said, what's that for? And he said, I went up to Tommy as he called a meeting after dinner one night, and he said, Tommy, what are you calling this meeting for? And he said, well, there's a couple of times during dinner that I don't think we were at our best in the way we were doing things. and we need to address it as a team. So the team came together, he had the conversation about our behaviour as a team and what our expectations were, but also to remind the boys as they're leaving the bus on the way to the games, as they get off at the grounds, to make sure they thank the bus driver. So that's a leader. A, for the fact that he had the courage to call the team together, and B, that they had the courage and the support to buy into what he's saying and supporting him. But that's a true leader, and I just couldn't think of a more deserving recipient for this award than you, Tommy, because you set the expectation, the bar that everybody here should try and raise to, including myself. So thanks, Tommy. I've got to tell you one more story. I had Manly Football Club here. Remember this, Tommy? And we had the representative. We were talking about a relationship between Manly and ourselves. And this guy by the name of Peter Gentle was up here, who's the development officer for Manly. And I was about to speak to him about the college. And with that, poor old Tom was walking past. Best way to do it, hey, Tommy, come here. And so Tommy turned up, and I said, look, apologise, I know you're on the way to class, but we've got this guy from Manly. He doesn't know who we are. Can you just have a chat? Well, he chatted for about 10 minutes, late for class, and that was fine. And then this guy said, I can't believe that individual, just because he spoke from the heart and he spoke with passion. And I saw him months later, and he still said, I still can't get that kid out of my mind in the way that he spoke. And again, it's just testament of the person this person is in the way he speaks with authenticity and honesty. So congratulations, mate. Okay, thank you.
I guess just start with a big thank you to all the Connie staff. You don't win these sort of awards without good people around you, and what these fellas do for us, it's second to none. Just the constant support and the opportunities you unlock for us is, unbelievable, and you definitely don't get enough credit for what you do. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Mr. Corboy, and congratulations to Tommy. Mr. Ben Larson is in charge of the Year 7 and 8 Clontarf students. Unfortunately, he is unable to make it tonight. So I'll again call Mr. Simpson forward to present for the younger cohort. Could I also ask Mr. Justin Sloper from BHP to the stage to present the award.
Okay, g'day again. So yeah, Lasso's actually at a wedding, all right? A wedding on a Wednesday. It's a bit sus. Okay, so this is Lasso's report. 2023 has been exciting, jam-packed, with plenty of events and opportunities for our Year 7 and 8 lads. Some of the highlights include a Year 7 sleepover in Term 1. The sleepover was a really good opportunity for the boys to get to know and make friends with other academy members, and whilst also learning about Clontarf. As the year carried on, some of our Year 7 and 8 students also had the opportunity to attend an overnight camp to the beautiful Five Rocks. The boys were blessed with some great weather and got to enjoy some top-notch fishing, four-wheel driving, some crystal clear water and a beautiful bush campsite. In Term 2, our Year 8 students travelled south to the seaside town of Agnes Waters to spend a few nights camping. The boys had a blast on camp, swimming, learning to surf, bushwalking and playing a game of touch footy against a few of the locals. Surfing was a first for many of the boys, and there were plenty of laughs, sledging and banter to go around. I'd like to thank all of the Academy boys for making my first year at St Brendan's Clontarf an amazing experience. You are all great lads, and I'm looking forward to watching you all grow into outstanding young men. Righto, so it makes me super proud to give out the next award, which is for our Junior Academic Achiever. This is the second year running that this young man has won the award. Could I please ask Ben Walker to come up on stage and receive the Junior Academic Award this year.
I would like to thank Clontarf for all the opportunities and experiences they have provided me over the past 2 years. I would also like to say that Clontarf has been a massive help to me as I have overcome many different challenges and obstacles. Thank you for nominating me for this award.
Thanks, Mr. Simpson. Can I now ask Mr. Josh Peters to the stage? Josh is in charge of the Clontarf Year 9 and 10s. He will talk about his first year in the job as a Clontarf worker and present awards to the middle years. Could I also ask Miss Angela Southwood from Blackwoods to accompany Josh on stage and present the award?
Thanks, Cody. I would like to start by introducing myself. My name is Joshua Peters. I travelled up from a small coastal town 2 hours south of Sydney called Jervis Bay. I started my Clontarf journey at St Brendan's at the start of May this year. I was fortunate enough to be given the role of looking after our Year 9 and 10s, and what a joy it's been. My first interaction with the boys at morning training were I was greeted with a firm handshake and the utmost respect from all our boys. This, like most people, when they first encountered Clontarf students, was a real eye-opener for me. It was a different experience than what I was used to, as I felt as I had been accepted straight away. As I grow to know each of the boys, I was surprised to realise what strong, passionate, determined and hard-working group of young men we had within our Clontarf at St Brendan's. Over the last few months, I have been lucky enough to be able to participate in morning trainings, study nights, camps and football carnivals. This has been unreal to be a small part of, because I have seen firsthand our boys complete and smash out their goals and make great progress towards their future dreams. Could I also sincerely thank our head of year coordinators from 9 and 10, Mr. Jody O and Paulo Picotto. These men have been really helpful in the way that have assisted me to navigate the systems here at St Brendan's. They have also personally really helped me build rapport with my Year 9s and 10s, which leads me into our awards for 9 and 10 of the night. The first award I have the honour of giving out is the Clontarf Junior Leadership Award. This award goes out to a very bright, funny and creative young man that shines when on a basketball court and unstoppable when playing chess. But one of his real gifts that he offers to our academy is the passion and desire to help and steer other academy members in the right direction. He's a young man who leads by example and I believe has a real bright future. I now present Harold Chris for the Junior Leadership Award. You did get it? Okay. Do you want me to go on the other side? Sure. Oh, yeah.
Good evening, students, staff and parents. For those who don't know me, my name is Harold Chris and I'm from Moa Island up in the Torres Strait. And I just like to thank the Clontarf staff members. The the Clontarf staff members to presenting me this Junior Leadership Award, and I would also like to thank the teachers who helped me during, who helped me during the tutoring. Staff people like Richard, Miss Chadwick, and and yeah, I'd just like to thank you for this award. Thank you.
Great stuff. The next award I will be presenting is the big one. It is the overall 2023 Clontarf Spirit Award winner. As Samo mentioned previously, this is a person who sets the example and defines the culture within the academy. It goes to a young man that holds himself to the highest of standards, and even starting from a high mark, he seems to keep continuously improving. He has achieved a great amount of respect from others around him. He has also shown how driven and how hardworking he is. He has achieved academic awards for every semester he has been there. He's extremely courteous and respectful. He never misses a Clontarf meeting or training session. He's a leader amongst his peers on and off the sporting field. It is my great honour to present Jackson Wyman for the Clontarf Spirit Award. Remember the name, people.
I just want to say thank you to the Clontarf for this award and with helping me throughout the last 2 years, making me feel like at home after coming to St. Brendan's. I just want to say thank you to the Clontarf staff, even if it's the morning trainings every Tuesday and Friday morning, or the big events like the camps or the Q Cup. I just want to say a big thank you for making my time at St. Brendan's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Peters. Can I now ask Mr. Jade Tooth to the stage? Jade is in charge of the Year 11s and 12s. Likewise, can I ask Miss Samantha Fontaine from BMD and Miss Carly Smithwick from McConnell Dow to the stage to present the awards.
Rightio, you might have to bear with me tonight. There could be some waterworks. Good evening, everyone. My name is Jade Tooth, and I am lucky enough to be in charge of the Year 11s and 12s. This year, I wanted to put a big emphasis on preparing these boys for life after school. We tried to link as many with local partners as possible for worksite visits, or whether that be partners coming to deliver a program to the boys. We also conduct mock interviews with the boys, so that they have that experience when they do arrive at their first job interview. They have the knowledge and the confidence to do well. As Simo previously mentioned, creating confident young men has been a real focus for us. My goal for our boys is to be confident and be proud in any situation they are faced with. I think we're a long way towards that. My highlight of the year was our Year 12 trip. For you that don't know, once you make it to Year 12, we take the boys wherever they want in Australia. At the start of the year, they sit down as a group, they work out where they want to go, all expenses paid for. This year, the boys were lucky enough to go to Sydney. We spent 2 nights in Bondi, and then we made our way down to Wollongong, where we surfed and played golf. This is a great way to celebrate with the boys the year that was. Before I get into the awards, I just want to thank the boys individually. You boys turn up every day. You're all good blokes. You know, I have no doubt you 12s graduating now are going to carry on to the real world as great men, role models, and going to be great employees. I wish you boys all the best, and I'm only a phone call away if you boys ever need me. I would just like to quickly thank Rob and all the teaching staff and the parents for allowing us access to the boys when we need it. I would also like to get Miss Timlin and Mr. Ganane to stand up, please, wherever they are. You guys have been phenomenal to work with. You really have. You always have the boys' interests in the forefront, and these boys are so lucky to have you. So, boys, can we give a round of applause to your head of years? Our role is hugely influenced by the relationship we can build with the boys. So without you guys, that's not possible. So thank you. All right, first award. So this first award is our Senior Academic Award. And I really can't believe the name I'm going to read out here. Let's just say this young fella's academic journey throughout his school has been full of ups and downs. 12 months ago, we were contemplating terminating his enrolment with Clontarf. That's where we're at. And now he's going to receive this award, which is bloody phenomenal. I really challenged this young fella at the start of the year, and the turnaround in attitude is probably the best I've ever seen from a young bloke. To put it into perspective, he's nearly maintained an A in every subject this year, and physics being one of those subjects. This bloke is truly capable of anything, and I can't wait to see where he is in 10 years. I'm so proud to announce Anasta Temoy, you are the winner.
Yeah, just like to thank Clontarf for this award. Yeah, like Tuti said, I was pretty disrespectful. An arrogant person, but for him and Simo to like take time out of the day and help me, just yeah, I want to thank them. Yeah, thanks.
Next. All right, this next award is our Senior Leadership Award. This bloke shows leadership every day and is one of the most mature students I've ever met in my life. He is wise beyond years, and this fella has had quite a challenging year in his personal life. Every day still shows up with a smile on his face, always willing to lend a hand. This bloke recently put in for school captain and is in massive contention for the head role. To think that a young fella from Horn Island who has faced so much adversity in his life could possibly be in a leadership role at such a prestigious school is nothing short of amazing. I know everyone in this room is super proud of you, mate, and this award goes to Barry Henkin.
Boys, keep this speech short and sweet like my hair. Give big thanks to all the Clontarf members, Tuti, Simo, Josh and Lasso, you know, it's been a good year. And yeah, cheers boys.
Rightio, this is my final award. So this goes to the Clontarf top bloke. This young man optimises what a Clontarf fella should be. He's loyal, he's compassionate, he's honest, and he's an all-round good bloke. This bloke has zero ego, and I really don't look at this fella as a student. I look at this bloke as a great mate, and I'm sure we'll stay in touch for years to come. So please never change, Killer. This award goes to Cody Killer Lee, aka the Riz King.
I just wanted to say thank you. I got a bit of a spill on old Toofy later, so feeling on a bit of our relationship. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for everyone for coming around, all the boys rocking up every day, just putting a smile on everyone else's faces. It's good to see. So yeah, thank you. Thanks, Tuvi. Before I pass on to Simo for the final part of our night, I'd just like to say a few words about Mr. Jade Tooth, who unfortunately is departing SBC to move back to New South Wales next week. So I'm going to steal your line, Mr. Corboy, because I think it suits pretty good about this leader that we have in the school. He's pretty extraordinary. There's a few other words, like selfless, outgoing, compassionate. He's just an all-round great bloke. Every boy in this room right now has interacted with Toofy before, whether it be little or big. I've had pretty serious things to talk to him. We've had our laughs and that, but we've had our times where we've had to sit down and that, and I'm sure you all have too. And if you haven't, get to know him before he leaves back down to New South Wales. But yeah, he's just a great bloke, and he's a real asset to this school. So yeah, just thanks, Tuvi, before you leave.
All right. Yeah, this is going to be tough. I just want to thank everyone in this whole school. This last 2 years has been the best 2 years of my life. Some of you boys are like dead set little brothers to me, and I know that I'm always going to be there for you. So if you ever need me, just ring me, because I'll be there. Simo, mate, you've been such a great mentor for me, and I've appreciated everything you've ever done for me. You boys are so lucky. The calibre of teachers at this school is better than anywhere in Australia, I think. These really are. So it's goodbye for now, but thanks everyone for everything. I really appreciate you all. I love you, boys.
Just on that slide where I had to wear the dress, he also had to wear it too. He lost the bet as well. Just to clear a bit of airspace on that, because yeah. Anyway, enough of me. We're almost at the conclusion of the night. But before we hand over, hand out the employment portfolios to the graduating class of 2023, can I call Tagai Tapau Bon, a Clontarf alumni from 2020, the first year of Clontarf in St Brendan's, to tell us about his employment journey since he left school and to present an award.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tagai Tapau Bon. For those who don't know me, I'm Mateo's older brother, and I finished here in 2020. I'm a proud St. Brendan's old boy, and I'm lucky to be the Clontarf alumni. Simo invited me here tonight to present my older brother with his state of origin jersey. But before I do that, I'd like to share my experience here with the Clontarf since I left school. Straight out of school, I moved to Brisbane, and Jordan Atkins, the Clontarf employment officer for our region, was able to find me a job that I loved. And he assisted me with an introduction and with the interview process with the luxury boat builder, Riviera Boats. I worked there for a year, and after that I moved to Stanthorpe, where I worked on the farm. Last year I moved to Rockhampton, where I got married, and that's where I live now. Again, I got in touch with Jordan, this time through Clontarf employment app. Jordan was super helpful in letting me know that the employment options there was for Clontarf corporate partners in the region. I decided to interview with these, and I'm really happy to say I got a job as a fabricator. So if I give any advice to the senior fellas that are leaving year 12, it would be to stay in close contact with Joro and to make sure you download the app, because if you move anywhere in Australia, the app will let you get in contact with the Clontarf employment officers wherever you move to. So that's my story, but the main reason I'm here is to present my bro with the State of Origin jersey. And the great news is Mateo is also the winner of the 2023 Clontarf Sportsman of the Year award.
I just want to thank Connor for helping me throughout the past years. And yeah, I'm so grateful for the award. Thank you.
Just going to now play a short video on the first Clontarf State of Origin. Can we please give the two boys who were selected, Mateo Tapaubon and Izzy Waters, a round of applause.
This weekend we're celebrating the Clontarf State of Origin, which means 20 young men from New South Wales and 25 young men from Queensland will come together to embody the Clontarf spirit, play a game of footy, show their good leadership, which is all about their development. One clap, one clap, one clap, two claps. That's one Clontarf. It's really important because our program is designed around engagement, and everything we do is designed around trying to help the young men realize their potential, engage in school a bit more, understand what their next steps will be, and feel supported to be able to do that. We use sport as a bit of a vehicle to do that. So playing games like this at a high level on a big stage, it's still all about the Clontarf spirit. At the same time though, it's about providing the young men with the broad experience to deepen their attachment to the program.
You are the leaders of the future. We're looking at the future of Australia, sitting in this room. It's a big deal. You are just such a positive influence on your younger brothers and your younger sisters, your cousins. You're saying this is where we need to go. We need to go and stay at school, get all the benefits and the fun that comes with being at school, get to the end of school, year 12, be helped into the workforce, whatever that means, university or apprenticeships, whatever, and then get on and have a magnificent life.
If without Clontarf, I wouldn't be in a position I am now. Like in year 12, I probably wouldn't be able to finish school without them. So yeah, I'm grateful I got them.
It's pretty important to the boys because then the boys have something to look forward to, and to stay in school. They teach me responsibility, respect, and discipline.
Going in there and having the Clontarf Park staff help me with my assignments and that, get me through my work. Because if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't have made it to year 11.
So you are the pioneers, boys. You're it. You're the ones who are setting the standard. So you need to make it happen. So I am putting a bit of weight on you. You need to play with the Clontarf spirit, and that is play with passion, but with dignity. Play as hard as you can, accept the calls by the referee, accept winning and losing. They're things that happen in life. So good luck. Thanks very much for everyone turning up. I'm very, very excited about the whole process and the future, and have a great fun time for the whole time you're doing it.
As promised, one last time, can I call Mr. Simpson back to the stage to conclude the evening?
Thanks, Kiel. Thanks, Tagai, for your time tonight. That was awesome, and well done to Matteo. A bit of background, Matteo was an integral part of the SBC Confro winning team, as well as this year he was a National Indigenous Sevens representative. He represented Queensland Under-18 rugby team, and as well as the Queensland State of the Clontarf State of Origin team. Now, as Tagai suggested, this slide shows the Clontarf app. It's a ripper. I really think it's a great initiative. It's a simple way to stay connected to Clontarf employment offices no matter where you are. So all of our alumni, the great thing about Clontarf, it's a national program. No matter where you go in the country, you log onto the app, it understands where you are, and it gets you in contact with that employment officer of that region, and it opens up your options to partners and what partners provide, what opportunities they provide in that region. So I think it's a great initiative. Righto, finally. Okay, this final slide shows our graduating class this year, and again, 40% of our boys are moving into the workforce directly into employment with Clontarf corporate partners. That's awesome. It's awesome to see that Toothy and Jordan's hard work in matching each student's aspirations with our partners' requirements. So we wish all these boys the best of luck, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to ask these fellas to come up individually onto the stage, receive their work-ready portfolio. In this portfolio, they get a hard copy and an electronic copy of their resume, birth certificates, their Medicare details, bank account numbers, tax file numbers, USI numbers, and every other number. Toothy knows all about that. It's been a mountain of photocopying this week. Okay, can I get these fellas up on stage? Merv Armat, he's going into a trade next year. Sammy Akiba, he's heading off to Fulton Hogan with Tyson Sheedy. Leighton Komoladi is going to be a tradie. Taz Komoladi has got a gig with BMD, our partner. They're the guys that are doing the water pipeline from Rocky to Gladstone. Malik Alasala, he's going to be in the railways in Rockhampton. Jai Haberley, again, he'll be with BMD. Connor Hines will be a tradie. Hilsey is going to be a fencing contractor. Cody Killalia is going to be a agriculture tycoon. Jesse Markson got a gig similar to Tagai with Tees. Lockie Parsons is with McConnell Dow. Levi Sanderlands is heading to BHP. Anasta Tamoy, after 1,000 different decisions on what he's going to do, is now going to be a tradie. Matteo is going to be with Coates Hire, based in Rockhampton and focusing on footy. So will Peter Toby, he'll be with him. Alex Tucker is going to be a station hand and contractor. Rydell Tyrrell will be a personal trainer with a focus on footy down in Brizzy. Izzy Waters will be a tradie up in the Northern Territory, and Wes Witten has a focus on trade as well. So it's great to have these fellas with some firm destinations. Can we put our hands together for the graduating class of 2023? Oh, hang on a sec, sorry. I've missed Tommy Green. Don't worry about him. Where is he? Come on up, Tommy. Tommy's going down to Brisbane as well. He's going to be working at Marist Ashgrove and a focus on footy and social work. Sorry, Tommy. Thanks, fellas. I'd like to personally thank every one of these blokes for their contribution to the Academy over the last 4 years. It's you guys that give us our flavour. You've set the standard this year with your leadership, and it's been an absolute pleasure working with you. Okay, what a great night. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thanks, Cody Killerly, for your awesome hosting. Really appreciate the effort you put in there. Thanks to Toothy. It's been great working with you for the last couple of years. I've learnt more off you than just about anyone I've worked with. And thanks for everyone for coming. It's the conclusion of our presentation, but definitely not the end of our year. We've still got 6 weeks left, boys. So let's dig in. Let's make the finish to the year a really strong one. Thanks for coming. See ya. Everyone who won an award, can we get up? Or all the boys? Oh, maybe all the boys are here. Yeah, right. All the boys that are here up on stage, please. We'll get a group photo.